Kept you waiting, huh? Well, hate to break it to y'all, but the usual content is gonna be on a bit of a hiatus for now. Yeah, around mid-November, I'd say, of last year, my computer decided to finally have enough of my shit, and figured that its time had finally come. Right when I was nearly done with the next video, so don't expect to return to format for a while now. But don't think I've just gone and abandoned this channel just yet. Ignore the last video. My big thing for the past few months has just been getting my computer fixed up. And since with the way my videos are, I genuinely don't think making them on my phone would be a good idea at all. Be it for the sake of the video's quality or for my phone storage. But I feel like actually putting out a video for once. And autism has gone burr enough for me to actually have something worth yapping about that I feel like I could make on my phone. So, if I'm not going to yap about my usual brand of shit, then what am I here to yap about? Put simply, music. Hot take here, I know one of the scoldingest hot takes I've ever given, but I really fucking love music. Ever since I was a kid getting introduced to my parents' favorite bands and learning about old records with my granddad, I've had a love for music. I'm genuinely one of those people that say they're into all genres of music, which if you've seen my Spotify playlists at all, you'd see pretty clearly. But I'm not here to list off and rank my stupidly long list of playlists. I'm here to yap about a specific musician in particular, one that's caught my interest as of late. Which one in particular? Well, you've read the title of this video, right? Around late September to early October, I want to say, I went to go and visit my partner. While we were there, their friend decided to put on some music on YouTube while we were hanging out, which was actually how I experienced a few songs for the first time, actually. Most of my friends have vastly different music tastes from one another, I'd say, so it was a nice new experience getting a sneak peek at some of their selections. Anyway, we're hanging out, listening to whatever comes on, and eventually what comes on is an artist I've never heard of before. And along with it, a pretty banger music video. This turned out to be the visualizer for the song Amalgamation by LuLuYam. And then a few songs after that, I got a taste of another song. This one being the music video for Divine CEO, which was another LuLuYam song. Now, after this riveting experience, I was left with two questions. Firstly, what the fuck is a LuLuYam? Secondly, why do I want to crack the lady from Divine CEO? Anyway, the point is that I was intrigued. So I ended up doing a bit of digging, and added a few of their songs to my playlist. From there, I did the neurodivergent thing of listening to one of their songs on repeat for days at a time, and then occasionally branching out and adding another song or two here and there. Eventually, this culminated in me getting attached, and seeking out more of the creative stuff. This led to a pipeline of finding their art, collaborations they've done with other musicians, and even a webcomic with lore relating to their songs and characters. Heck, I even found a fan wiki. What did the fan wiki entail? None of what the stuff was actually fucking about. Then I found the actual website with all the lore. The point is, I got attached. After a while, I got hooked enough to look into buying merch. Merch which so just happened to get announced right around the time that I was getting into this stuff. That merch being these little fuckers right here. Aren't they just cute? So, in short, I found a new artist I'm hooked on. And what do I do when I get hyperfixated on something? That's right, I make videos yapping about them. And so, for the sake of yapping, and not leaving this channel to rot, I'm going to be counting down my top 15 LuLuYam songs. Why top 15? Because I couldn't narrow it down enough for a top 10. Heck, I was even going to be funny and do the nostalgia critic gag of making the top 11 video instead, but even then I couldn't narrow it the fuck down. At least this way I'll have more to say than just everything that's peak. Keep score of how many times the phrase holy peak is used throughout this video, trust. Paragon was released to YouTube on the 3rd of January of 2025, and takes the number 15 spot on this ranking. This song is on the less intense side, much calmer than a lot of the songs later on in the list, but that in no way hinders its cool. This song is something I can have on repeat for ages and never get tired of, as both a song and as just general background noise. Me personally, I listen to a lot of white noise in my day-to-day life, and this song scratches the same itch in my brain as that. I can have it on as just noise for my day-to-day or just to relax, and it works like a charm every time. It's also just enough energy to keep me invested while actively trying to do stuff, like working or writing. All in all, a less intense song that's super easy to vibe to.
But here we are, a living miracle, miracle, miracle.
Drowning was uploaded to YouTube on the 3rd of January of 2025, and is admittedly a song I don't frequent as much as the others on this list, or even in Yam's discography in general. That's not because the song isn't as good, don't get me wrong, it's a very good song. It's just also super fucking sad to listen to. Remember back when I said this stuff had lore in comics? Yeah, this is one of the more lore-heavy songs, and just heavier in terms of subject matter as a whole. How am I going to rank a 3-minute song without giving any spoilers to what it's about? I'll do my best. Subject matter aside, this is a very beautiful song. It's one of those songs that feels catchy yet also haunting, thanks to several aspects, be it the background ambience of the song, the visuals, or Yam singing. In all honesty, I probably listen to Paragon much more than I do listen to Drowning, but I feel a deeper sense of appreciation for this song and what it tries to say overall. It does a great job serving as a callback towards an earlier song in Yam's repertoire. Speaking of that earlier song,
A haunting reflection of misery, a repetitious, painful history. I've never known no one as cold as me, as cold as me, as cold as drowning, sinking. Time is fleeting. I don't want to drink away life any drowning, sinking.
Cemetery Blues dropped on the 1st of May of 2023, and served as the first upload to Yam's YouTube channel. And despite its age, it holds up pretty well. For how sad the lyrics are, this song is such a catchy earworm. I probably listened to it a bit less than Paragon, but slightly more than Drowning. I'd say this song does a good job mixing the best aspects of both of those songs. Very much a vent song, but also catchy as fuck. The visuals for the song are also nice. They always are, I'm not gonna lie. This one features my absolute GOAT Lucifer though, so it gets bonus points in my opinion for that. Yeah, not much to say about this one. It hits the good aspects of the previous songs and presents it in one neat visualizer. Visualize. That word. Which gives it the number 13 spot in this ranking. I'm keeping that in.
Baby, I don't need to. Baby, I don't want to. Baby, I'm dramatic and I can't make up my mind. And what if I decide to? I don't wanna leave you, but I don't wanna hurt no more. I'm hurting all the time. Like all the time. Please just make it stop. My cemetery blues.
Everything dropped on the 22nd of September 2023, and is the point of the ranking where we start getting the more high energy songs. It's really funny going straight into this song from Drowning and Cemetery Blues, since those songs are all about such heavy subjects with lyrics to match. Is that to say this song doesn't have those things? No, it still does, it's just also a fucking vibe. If it isn't obvious, a lot of my opinions on music have very little to no technical knowledge behind them. If it vibes, then it vibes. Also that climax of the song before it wraps up, holy fucking peak.
King, a lord, an emperor, a god, a ruler over all. My ego will not fall. A fake, a fraud, a phony, oh my god. Don't crack through my facade. Don't crack through my facade. Never in my fucking life have I ever asked anybody for permission for anything that I ever wanted to fucking do. Cause let's remember, I have the ideas, I write the songs, the lyrics, and I make the beats, and at the end of the day, well, I'm serving cunt!
Lights Go Out dropped on YouTube around April of 2025, and revolves around a character of Fen. Yes, Fen. Like Flan. Anyways, this song is a bop, from start to finish. I used to listen to this one like crazy around December of last year, then had a weird 2-month phase of skipping it because I thought it was mid for a while. Then I listened to it again for the sake of this ranking and realized I was just fucking dead wrong.
When the lights go out.
Richard! Remember me? I'm gonna be making a stop to your place in about 5 or 10 minutes. So, I thought I'd warn you. You better start running.
Sympathy dropped on the 31st of October 2023, and despite its subject matter, is catchy as fuck. The art is super cool, and the lyrics, even if a bit whack sometimes, do hit close to me personally and do get the message across. It kinda reminds me of an ICP song, if that makes sense. I swear to God I mean that in a good way. It also kinda repeats a bit near the end. A lot of Yam songs have that tendency to go on a bit longer than they should, if that makes sense. Like, it'll be 3 minutes into the song, things will be winding down, it's all good, then it goes through the main part of the song again before finally closing. Nothing wrong with it most of the time, it's just the part of the songs that I sometimes vibe to and sometimes don't. But yeah, this song is super close to me personally. It used to be my full-time favorite for a reason. I think it's a testament to Yam's work that my former all-time favorite is now barely makes the top 10. We've got a lot of good stuff ahead of us, guys.
I'd break both your kneecaps with one nail started bad, and I would gladly laugh as your bones begin to crack. You should have known that I'd be back, just like a ghost, always clinging to your back. I will not go till your head rolls into the grave. Sympathy is what I lack.
Moth to the Flame dropped on the 14th of February 2024, and is a song Yam put out for Valentine's Day. It has a different sound from most of their other songs, this one being much more guitar heavy than the others, which I quite like. It makes the song unique in its own way. Also quite catchy. The visualizer also tells a bit of a story regarding the lore of Yam's characters. And though it is very much some of their earlier work, the art and editing still holds up pretty well compared to later songs. Around January and February of this song got stuck in my brain a bit. It's one of those songs I can listen to over and over again without getting tired of it. Now that might say something more about me than anything else.
I breathe her in like oxygen. My brain don't know where to begin. She's trapped inside my world again. Call me crazy, I don't mind. That's alright. Got you on my plate tonight. Sweet delight. Dinner time beside the candlelight. You're the type to feed my appetite. Nasty, sick, obsessive parasite. I am always craving more.
Skin and Bones dropped on the 14th of February 2026, and is a song Yam put out for Valentine's. Hey, wait a minute. Yeah, this song is another Valentine's one. And just like the previous, has a much different sound to a lot of Yam's work. While Moth to the Flame was a slow and more incorporated the sounds of acoustic guitar, Skin and Bones is a bit faster paced and it has a lot more something, I don't fucking know. I don't know music, I just know that it sounds cool. But this song just has a much different vibe this Valentine's Day, with a lot more confidence in the editing and energy of the song. And speaking of the editing, that and the art for the song are so pleasing to look at. It's an entirely different world than the same aspect shown just 2 years prior in Moth to the Flame. It feels like Yam's art style progresses noticeably every few songs, and it's really cool to notice. Roaches premiered on YouTube on the 22nd of December 2023, and while not the first, is one of Yam's earliest uploads, and is actually the first to gain significant traction and draw eyes on their work. In many ways you could see the seeds of future promise in this song. It's very catchy and manages to maintain an energy which keeps me listening, and though the edge of the song is also noticeable, mainly in the editing and art style, it in no way is outright bad. And when I say that, I mainly mean in comparison to what came afterwards. The earlier stuff laid the groundwork for what came later, but the editing and art come such a long way back since 2023 that the evolution is noticeable in the earlier work. It isn't bad by any means, it just goes to show that the art has only gone up since.
You ain't nothing but no roaches. I know you bitches know this. I got you by the throat, sis. But not yet, buenas noches. Scrolling through my brain, clinging to my frontal lobe. It's a struggle just to breathe when that feeling reapproaches. Ain't nothing but no roaches. I know you bitches know this. I got you by the throat, sis. But not yet, buenas noches.
How About Now premiered on New Year's Eve of 2025, and as of now serves as the latest appearance of our girl fan. It's also the first song appearance of her girl, Partial. This song, while not dropping on Valentine's Day this time, serves as yet another Yuri song. There's also a bit more on the lore-heavy side, as this one delves into the relationship between Fan and Partial, which is a big part of Fan's lore. Side note also, most if not all of these songs have overarching lore to them, and I'd highly recommend checking out the LuLuYam website to read up on that lore. It also took me a bit to come around to this song. I didn't listen to it for a solid month or two after the initial premiere, but recently it's come back around and is now my regular rotation. Oh hi Fanwell.
Oh, darling, so how about now? Both you and I fall in love and watch the world around us burn at night. My hand in yours, your heart in mine. I'd rather suffer if I got to do it by your side. I don't want nobody else to love me like you. I would kill the world if it meant just us two. So how about now? Both you and I fall in love and die together 'cause it feels so right.
Take Control dropped on the 3rd of January 2025, and is this ranking's first look at Fanwell. Who is Fanwell, you may ask? Well basically, read the fucking lore. Or just watch this video. Yam also makes videos about the lore of their stuff as well. But yeah, if y'all are wondering why this Fanwell character has been absent from most of this video, it's because all of her songs in particular rank near the fucking top of my list. What are all of their songs about in particular? How much of a massive freak she is. And this song is no exception. The art for this song, while basic in comparison to others due to basically being the same image for 3 minutes straight, is gorgeous. I want this weird freak to step all over me while dripped out like this. Also the song is pretty catchy as well, I like it.
In the flesh, want you to say my name. Our bodies start to mesh.
Touch it. Oh, I wanna take control. You want it, let me know. Sink deep into your mouth, through your teeth into your throat. Now tell your CEO where you want me to go. You wanna let me know. Take it fast, I'll take it slow. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
Centipede Legs hit YouTube on the 3rd of January 2025, and is the first, and currently only, song for my absolute GOAT Nikolai. Also Fanwell again, but this is one of the few songs in the top 5 not about her. But basically this song details the character of Nikolai the Centipede, and delves into her role within the lore. What lore, you may ask? The one you should read about. Anyways, this song was one of the earliest ones I listened to, and I kept it in my regular rotation for a while. Not thinking too much about it, but finding it super catchy nonetheless. Then randomly one day it came around randomly on my playlist and my brain decided to finally listen to the fucking lyrics, which all pretty much hit me in that one go. But yeah, lyrics hit hard, song goes hard, Nikolai's drip goes even harder. That girl got that shit on.
Losing track, keep my head on tight. And if I ever fall, just promise me that I will be okay. I need this place. I want to feel secure, but honestly, I'm living through your mind subconsciously. Oh, watch me stumble as I fall. I know you have seen it all. Take sick joy out of my pain. You and I are not the same. I know you gave me my name. Know my secrets and my shame. Though I give you your acclaim, you break all my centipede legs.
Die Anyway premiered on the 6th of October 2025, and once again revolves around Fan. The art for this one is super nice, and the editing works wonders at conveying the high energy of the song. Speaking of the art, holy shit, we've come such a long way from Fan's initial few songs. Not that those earlier songs had bad art, but the way Fan is drawn in this song makes it look so damn good with every frame. It's amazing to look at. This song, while being a major earworm, also details a bit of Fan's character, such as her god complex and the derealization which plagues her every waking moment. Oh my god, it's Fan! So yeah, if it wasn't obvious already, Fanwell and Fan may have stuff to do with one another. What kind of stuff? Lore stuff. Stuff you should read about. But this song is basically a two-parter going into the characters of both Fan and Fanwell. And everything I said complimenting Fan just a minute ago, oh, crank that shit up to 110, because holy shit, Fanwell looks amazing here! It's not even me being down bad, the art for him in this video is fucking insane. And the editing only makes her look even better. Fun fact actually, there was a time a while back when I thought this song was mid as fuck. No joke, I was cleaning around my house in December when this song randomly came on my playlist, and I went about my day thinking, yep, that was certainly a song that exists. December me was fucking tweaking! Easily the best production value in the entire lineup, and easily the catchiest song out of the entire lineup. More than earns its spot in the top 3.
Figurator of the kind, living as I am defined. I am simply choosing my own autonomy. Couldn't stop me if you tried. I have never once complied to the fuck up that I am my own creator. In my bones, I feel the world is sickening into. They know that your presence is prisoning their very souls. And would I be so inclined to deny their humanity?
Divine CEO dropped on the 20th of June 2024, and serves as the premiere for the one and only Fanwell. Oh my god, Fanwell. Even aside from me being a stupid little simp, I fucking love this character. Their lore, which you should read, is interesting, their songs are all bangers, their drip is immaculate, I should know, I had that shit on. This is the closest y'all are gonna get to a face reveal, by the way. Fuck you. And every piece of art of them is worthy of going up in a museum. Seriously, even the merchant is peak. This little fucker lives in my brain rent-free, and it's safe to say that they aren't going anywhere anytime soon. I'd say they deserve a spot at the hyperfixated character roundtable for sure. I'm noticing a theme here. Anyways, the art and editing for the song goes surprisingly hard as one of the earlier songs. And this is one of the songs where I pick it up more on the backing track as well as the lyrics. This was like a song I could very easily vibe to as an instrumental just on its own, as much as a full song with lyrics. Speaking of the art, I very much like the inclusion of the secretaries. Though they aren't a sentient piece of the song and only really serve as eye candy, they add a lot of life to the overall presentation, they're quite cute. This Scrimblow Bimblow has carved its way into my heart, and it did so with a fucking banger of a song.
I get them hot and bothered. The ladies love a gal in charge. I'm big boss, don't you know? Got bitches on the floor. Women in my shadow. The divine CEO with demon flow. My words control the hearts below. Just call me as I am. The queen, the king, madame. Just say yes or a bam. Part of my bigger plan. I answer to no man.
Wait, now I'm gonna basically be rapid firing through these ones. Most of these are only just barely missing out on making the top 15. or in for the case for most of them, just straight up came out while I was already mostly through this script and I was too lazy to go back and change it. So, enjoy.
Honorable mention number 1, 50 Million Hertz Suicide featuring Astrid. I used to think it was mid, and have now come around to it pretty well. It's a nice breakup from Yam's usual stuff, and although I'm not familiar with the other artists' stuff, they have a unique charm about them. I'll be real, this whole song and its vibe could have easily made in the top 5 if I had listened to it around 5 or so years back. My music tastes have changed so much in that time though. That's not to say I'm too good for it, I just would have fucked with it heavier back when the specific genre of music was my bread and butter.
Got no pity for you petty motherfuckers. Suck it like a bitch, you a sucker. All I ever wanted was a taste. Imitating bitches like they hate. Pulse, rush, human touch. Warm, flesh, shallow, breath.
Honorable mention number 2 goes to Just Enough. This one dropped on the 31st of March of this year and quickly became an earworm for me. The lyrics, the backing track, the editing, the art, holy fuck the art. Yeah, themselves didn't do the art for this visualizer in particular actually, but the person who did manage to fucking cook! They should be so damn proud of themselves. But yeah, the song's vibe's heavy with me in particular for personal reasons, and hearing Yam get experimental with their singing is always fun.
Oh, gotta think about it again, 'cause every time it ends the same, I'm gonna kill you from within. Do you think I'm way too much? Do you think I'm much in love? Does it burn you if I touch? Do you want me anymore? Will you hate me if I go? No, you told me you've never been too much. Do you feel the static rush? Does your body turn too much? Does it burn you if I touch? Do you want me anymore? Will you hate me if I go? Will I go away? Too much, way too much. I'm not just enough.
Honorable mention number 3 goes to Two Loops. This song premiered on the 21st of May of this year, and as of the making of this video is the latest song to be uploaded by LuLuYam. It's a bit different from their usual vibe, even LuLuYam and themselves admitting that it's much more of a pop genre than their usual work. Upon first listen, I thought it was alright, but repeat listens have been growing super attached already. The animation alone is gorgeous, with amazing work done on both the animation and modelling done by King Liminax. They do a lot of great stuff in terms of 3D modelling and art. Back to the moment in question, however, this song revolves around the character of Mimi, a lesser known but still present character in lore, which you should read about with discretion for extremely triggering content themes advised. Yeah, I'll cut the joke at this point, the lore for this character in particular is really upsetting, and I'd only recommend reading it if you're in the right mindset to handle readings about upsetting subject matters. Back to the song, however, it speaks super personally to myself, and I find it to be really well done departure from Yam's typical genre of music. I'll be honest, this song and Just Enough would have ranked in the top 5 had they come out around the same time as this script's production.
Follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. In the tulips, you can safely fall asleep, fall asleep, fall asleep. Lay down gently now that you may sleep. Oh, 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 oh. In the tulips, you'll always be safe with me. Oh, 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 oh.
And after all that, we have the number 1 spot. Amalgamation dropped on the 26th of July 2025, with the music video for it dropping on the 9th of August of 2025. And speaking of the music, holy fuck man, this shit fucking bangs! I already said the instrumentals for the last few songs have been bangers, and this one is no exception. The first 20 seconds of build-up for the song are genuinely immaculate. This will be in my top 15 or even top 10 as an instrumental alone. And for the singing, these lyrics hit the hardest for me, and Yam's singing does the lyrics so much justice. I really like the songs where Yam gets to show off their vocal range, and this one especially plays into that with how soft and harsh the vocals can be. As for the video itself, the editing is stellar. The visuals really sell the intensity of the song, and make an experience worth watching as just as much as it is worth listening to. And just like Tulips, we have King Liminax absolutely cooking with the 3D modeling. This Lulu model looks so fucking good. When I saw this video like yonks back, I deadass thought it was ripped straight from a video game or something. Everything about this song just screams peak to me, and it has since the first time I saw it. I know it's kinda odd for me to have this as my absolute favorite even though it was my first, and I've since listened to many more songs since then. But I just say I had the best first impression anyone could have asked for. So, in short, this is what happens when my main hyperfixation outlet is taken out of commission. I simply find other forms of hyperfixation. And though I have been missed making videos for you guys, I'd say discovering this musician and getting invested in their lore and the characters has been nothing but a positive in my life. That is not a shout out to my fuck-ass computer for shitting itself though. Anyways, thank you for watching. And if my yapping has managed to even halfway convince you that this artist is peak, consider streaming LuLuYam. And for those who only come for this channel for Versus Vortex, well, I haven't completely forgotten about you guys. Just know that this channel is also going to have a mix of other stuff from time to time. Yes, this channel is mainly for the sake of making what's effectively fanfiction of slapping action figures together, but this channel is also mainly my outlet for yapping about what I enjoy and want to talk about. It just so happens that the Versus stuff is a major part of that. And as a special little treat, I've hidden the thumbnail for the next matchup somewhere in this video. This is up to you guys to try and find it. But yeah, Versus Vortex is back on the menu, don't worry about that. I've just also got other stuff in store for this channel. Some to do with Versus Vortex, even some more stuff to do with LuLuYam's lore. But for now, you all will just have to wait and let me cook. All that aside, I've been the Soulless Spartan, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.